Hey everyone, welcome to the Dex, where we cover trivia and strategy for a different Pokemon each week. I'm PokeKellz.
And I'm a rich boy Alex. Here on the Dex, we normally cover Pokemon as they appear in the games, because the games and the anime and especially the manga series are in no way synonymous. But today's a special case.
That's right, because this little cutie's popularity is almost solely thanks to the anime. Almost, and so we're going to honor him as such.
You know him.
You love him, it's
Meowth.
Meowth is the scratch cat Pokemon from Gen 1, and he is not your average house cat. This guy's more of a street cat who roams around at night looking tough and scrounging for change, which is also my headcanon for why my cat acts so sleepy all day, even though it's really just because they're nocturnal.
His name, Meowth, is an onomatopoeia for the sound a cat makes, which makes it especially cool to look at in other languages because every culture has different words for the sounds they hear. Take a look.
Meow. Meow. Yeah. Meow.
All great, right? But then what about the TH sound? Well, what if I told you sassy old Meowth's name was actually double onomatopoeic? Take a look at his French name, Meowth. Remind you of anything? Cats definitely meow, but they also hiss and spit when they're angry or scared.
You hear it all the time in cartoons. Meow. And I'll tell you what, it sounds funny and all, but if your cat is mad enough to spit, be scared, dudes. Respect that dangerous animal, just like tough street Meowth. But hey, enough semantics. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes.
Don't you mean potatoes? Huh? Huh?
Oh, that is the last time I let you wing a pun.
I think you mean let me paw a pun.
There's no hope for you. Here comes the segment, folks. It's Pokemon Culture Shock.
Ooh, culture.
Meowth's design is clearly inspired by the Maneki Neko, which you might know as the beckoning cat. They're usually white with a big round head and large ears, holding a coin and raising a paw like it's waving. You know what I'm talking about?
These guys symbolize good luck, especially when it comes to money. Hence Meowth's signature move, Payday, and the coin on Meowth's head, which also happens to look like the amulet coin, which boosts the amount of money you get at the end of a battle. Coin incidents? No way.
But that's not even all. Maneki Neko's origin story is told many different ways, but a popular one tells of Lee Naotaka, a wealthy lord who one day found himself caught in an awful storm.
He took shelter under a tree waiting for it to pass, but he was only there for a short while before he saw a cat waving to him from across the way. It kept waving and waving, beckoning him over, and finally the lord was so intrigued he went over to see what was going on.
Just moments after stepping away from the tree, it was suddenly struck by a bolt of lightning, and Lee Naotaka was so thankful that he declared the cat his lucky savior. Maybe that's why Meowth's rivalry with Pikachu goes a little bit deeper than cat and mouse, and why Team Rocket survived so many of those electric attacks. And speaking of Team Rocket, maybe I'm just biased because they're the best part of the anime, but the case of that specific Meowth is absolutely fascinating because he has the unique distinction of being totally capable of human speech.
Yeah, man, so heck with it. Let's jump right into another ridiculous segment.
Really? Is it my birthday?
Nope, Meowth is just awesome.
Oh.
I call it a talking cat? Now, I know what you're thinking, there's tons of other talking Pokemon, but if you think about it, most of the time it's only telepathically or when no humans are around.
Hoopa and Crew get a pass because they're legendary Pokemon, which always break the rules, and I guess there's also that weird Slowking in the Power of One, but I don't really know if he's supposed to be talking so much as he's like a fourth wall breaking narrator, Big Lebowski type guy, so IDK.
But now back to Meowth. I know you've probably all seen that episode of the anime where Meowth learns how to speak and walk upright to impress a lady Meowth who ends up ditching him anyway for a Persian in like a weird Pokemon Hollywood. And for those of you who haven't, I promise we're not all just playing a weird prank on you.
Ever since then, he's been the device through which we know what Pokemon are thinking in the anime and sort of serves the role of the audience in experiencing the narrative. Plus, he's a lovable scoundrel, so you know, bonus.
We almost never see Meowth fight other Pokemon in the show, and when we do, he's pretty bad at it and only seems to know Scratch, Fury Swipes, and Bite, though he has been known to win a few times anyway. But what's interesting is that he claims he's actually incapable of learning any more attacks because he spent too much effort on learning to walk and talk.
So here's an idea. Where have we heard effort before? That is right, effort value points, which each Pokemon has a finite amount of, in which they can allocate into a different field to determine what skills they have. If EVs can actually be used to teach non-violent Pokemon how to talk, what else could they be used for?
Right? And how do Pokemon differ from the humans they share the world with? It's neat to think about, but for real, why isn't everybody trying to steal Meowth all the time, huh?
We've got a stronger than usual Pikachu versus the literal Rosetta Stone of Pokemon, but no, everybody just wants the Pikachu. If I had the choice, I'd steal Meowth over that rat, man. He could tell us so much, make my dreams come true. And that's it, Meowth, the talking cat who...
Wait, we're not doing battle strategy? What? Huh?
If you really do want Meowth battle strats, look no further. Click the link in the description below for an article all about it at thatonevideogamer.com. And don't forget to subscribe, dudes. You don't want to miss a single one of our cool, informative, and totally hilarious Pokemon videos. I'm PokeKellz, and this is Rich Boy Alex. Tune in next week for another well-seasoned episode of The Dex.